binds easily, forms a bond even stronger than the wood itself. So if you're making it open and close and sit and stand like a carpenter would do, make it strong as you can with Elmer's Carpenter's Wood Glue.
Look for money-saving coupons in Sunday's newspaper.
At 7:55, a question. Is the traditional college education gone forever? Critics say that more and more schools are opting for specialized courses of study in favor of the traditional liberal arts program. With us this morning is a man who is very familiar with the academic problems campuses face today. He is Professor Anthony Aveni of Colgate University, and he has just been named the National Professor of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you, Brian. It's a pleasure to be here.
What are the criteria for the award? Why'd you win?
Well, there was a committee which decided the issue, and my president nominated me. But basically, I think it has to do with the dedication to teaching. And the award, for me, represents a long-term dedication to teaching and enjoying sharing my ideas with students.
Define the job for me. What makes a good teacher? What makes a good professor at the collegiate level?
I think a good teacher is a person who enjoys being with his students, who enjoys seeing their minds develop, and who enjoys following them through their careers. That means not only in college, but also after college.
Has a student's view of what college is about changed? I mean, are more students now viewing it as simply a means to make money as opposed as a chance to get an education?
Well, you've heard of the information revolution, Brian, and I think we're living really sailing across a sea of information, and what worries me the most is that we might spend most of our time trying to just gather in that information instead of learning how to think, how to formulate questions, how to solve problems. I think it doesn't matter what you study, it's learning how to study.
So are we going to see the passing away of the familiar liberal arts education?
Oh, I hope not. At Colgate, which is my home institution, we've been working for a long period of time trying to revive the liberal arts. I taught a course last year titled Evolution. It wasn't physics or astronomy or geology, but it was taught by 3 or 4 professors. And the theme that they keyed on was evolution, ranging from the evolution of the universe, the Big Bang, through Darwin's evolution, all the way up to modern genetic engineering. By professors pooling their resources and being in the class and doing the thing at the same time, the students got a better picture of how things integrate together. And I think that's one of the elements that's important.
Nonetheless, students that are entering college feel a great deal of pressure to, A, decide on what they're going to be, and B, pursue it at the expense of all else.
Well, if we're good educators, we have to resist the temptation to make that decision quickly. We have to allow the student to explore. I didn't get into archaeoastronomy, my own field, until I was in my 30s, and I hope I can set an example for my students by telling them that.
All right, then sound an optimistic note for me. If I'm an undergrad and I'm looking ahead and I see the job market shrinking like this and I see the expenses growing like this, well, give me an optimistic note. Why should I be optimistic about the future in my bachelor's degree?
Because if you can explore and fall in love with something to study and work on, I think that it's natural that you'll succeed. I think what you do is not the important thing. As I said, it's becoming interested and really developing a love for what you do. I think it would be a sad world if so many of us were involved in things that we really don't enjoy doing. So you enjoy what you do, obviously.
I do. Trick is learning then how to learn?
I think it is.
Professor Anthony Aveni, thank you very much, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Professor
Nice to
of the
be
year.
here.
I could have been an A student if I'd had to.
I give you a
In our first hour tomorrow morning, we'll be talking to White House Chief of Staff James Baker about the President's News Conference tonight. But still ahead for this Tuesday morning, we'll have the latest news at 8 o'clock, then the drugstore of the future, and a 14-year-old phenom on the violin. All that's to come on a Tuesday morning, all after a station break.
Tonight, Murphy and May finally go on their honeymoon.
I can get you a better room, mister.
Will they come back parents? Watch the all-new season premiere of Father Murphy.